Ooh, good answer.
Capricorn.
Better answer.
Wait, is that
Lauren, can you guess Ida's?
Yours? Oh, that's a hard one. Aries?
No.
I was gonna say.
Do you want another guess?
You get like what, 13, 12 more? I don't know how
I
many.
know. I'm just gonna throw one at the wall. Libra?
No, Gemini, Cancer, Cubs.
Every single, anytime I hear somebody yell, I knew it, that's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard.
I'm not trying to be funny at all, but those are literally the two signs I cannot stand.
All right, Ida, meet Lauren. Lauren, meet Ida. And the date basically has begun. Let's go.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Ida.
Hey.
Not much. How about you?
This is weird. Didn't think this would happen.
Why is it weird, Ida?
14 years is a long time.
Is there anything that isn't weird about this situation?
Sitting down. No, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do this often, but standing on.
Yes.
We already have actually a question from the audience.
Whoa.
Okay, well hold on. First of all, I'm not sure if we're ready. I think we gotta warm up for this one first. But I will ask the question. Do any of y'all have siblings?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. How many siblings do you have, Lauren?
2.
One.
One? Older, younger?
Both.
Older.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure that one out. Lauren, do you feel like you're inspired by your older sibling, or because you're the middle child? Then, if you have both, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like also do you have middle child syndrome?
Middle child syndrome. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Inspired. Not the word I would use.
What word would you use?
Next question.
Alright.
Are they here? Is
No.
that what-
No.
okay.
Will you guys tell a little bit about yourselves to each other?
Ladies first.
Well, I just turned 27. Is this my drink?
Yeah, that's the Red Bull.
Nice. Okay. I just turned 27. I work in the arts. I have a pet cat. She's really cute. I like farms. I like goats. That's a little bit about me.
Okay.
Go for it, Lauren.
I'm 28. I have a pet puppy. His name is Mushu. He is also very cute. But I have rescued and rehomed 17 cats in the past 2 years.
Holy
Damn.
So I like cat, I guess. Cat. And I work in sales, and I'm here on stage doing something I never thought I'd really be doing. So
Oh yeah.
2023 has been an exciting year.
So Lauren, with the 17 rehoming cats, why did you decide on a dog named Mushu? Like, why didn't you keep one of the cats?
Oh, I'm allergic.
I'm also allergic to cats.
What?
Yeah, I'm really allergic, but they're so cute.
Yeah, you do it for the love, and then
Yeah.
it's like a short-term lease for me. So
Oh,
like, you know,
God.
you keep them for a few weeks, and they get annoying, and you get tired of the litter box, and you find a new home.
Yeah, the litter box is
You
hard.
said that all of that in the last 2 years. That's like a recent hobby. How did you get into fostering cats?
People just kept sending me like, you know, these like broken little cats that needed help, and I couldn't say no, and then I just got known for taking all the cats in. So accidental cat
So
lady.
people taking advantage of your niceness. Yeah, that's great.
Yes, absolutely. Only for animals.
Yeah.
So I know you being severely allergic, it sounds, to cats. Why did you just? I mean, I know the cuteness, but do you have to like take shots or like allergy medicines on a regular?
Yeah, I take a lot of allergy medicine. I have like a maintenance inhaler that I take. Yeah.
We also actually have another question to change things up from the cats and allergies from the audience. what's your favorite kind of food? Italian, Mexican, Indian? Lauren, do you want to start off?
I think my go-to would probably be like any type of Asian dish. Like anything from like Japanese to Thai to Chinese.
Do you like spice?
No.
No, so okay. So like more Japanese than like full on Thai with the spice level on max.
Yeah, like wasabi's fine. I just don't like to be in prolonged periods of pain.
Ida, what about you?
Samosas. I love samosas.
Oh, Indian.
Tasty.
Mhm.
Just samosas, everything else can kick rocks.
I could eat it every day.
Okay.
And biryani. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Samosas are like a cousin to like crab rangoon. They're like closely.
They're a pocket. It's a pocket.
I don't know if crab ragout and samosas fall in the same range other than being a pocket.
Cassandra wants to know if you're
Oh, God.
adventurous eaters or picky eaters.
Ah.
Hey, Cassandra.
Okay.
Ida, are you picky or yeah?
I'm adventurous. Yesterday I had fried squid tentacles. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty adventurous. Like I said, only limit is the spice. That's my only flaw, I guess. But yeah, no, I'll try anything once.
At least once. Do y'all both? It seems obviously Ida, are you both meat eaters as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So like y'all, if you go to a country and they're serving like value duck, like the raw egg with the duckling inside of it, you would try that at least once.
I have to.
You have to.
I feel like I have to.
Balut.
Balut. There you go. Thank you.
That's a bucket list thing for me.
Really?
I want to go eat that baby duck so bad.
Laura, would you? Though it's not spicy.
No, I would try it. I just don't know if I have that much enthusiasm to eat a duck embryo as much as our host does. I would love to split a duck embryo with Ida.
Let's do it.
So if things really spark today, and you were to ask the other one out on a date, let's start with you, Ida. What would that date look like?
I like to do activities for my first dates. So like going to play pool or going to the arcade, something like that. How about you?
Anything where I can just focus on the other person. Yes. So I'm a simple person. I like walks. I like, maybe like an art museum, somewhere that's like a little bit less crowded. Just where we can go, but arcades are nice.
I like a good art museum.
We got another question from the audience. If you could only eat soup on a first date, which soup would it be?
Good question.
Very good question. Ida, do you want to go ahead or?
No. I'm thinking.
I just play it safe and probably do like a chicken noodle.
Okay.
A lentil soup.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I don't like watery soup. That's a weird texture to me. I need some body to it.
In a creamy soup, you're just playing with fire.
Thank you for not saying clam chowder.
That would have been a red flag, would it?
Yes.
Speaking of red flags, Lauren, what is a red flag of yours aside from clam chowder?
Just one?
Yeah. Or if you have a list, I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, red flag list.
If cheating is kind of in the background.
Okay, go straight. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that, people can change, but my trust is pretty fragile when I'm just meeting someone, so I've got a lot of baggage when it comes to having a little bit of trust, and if I know that you're looking at other people, I'd just rather you keep looking.
Ida, what's your thoughts on that? Being a red flag and just.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cheating kind of really sucks.
Good answer.
Yeah, I would also consider that a red flag. My red flag is just not being nice to service industry folks. Not cute.
Have you ever went on a date with somebody who showed you their true colors towards the service industry?
Not towards the service industry, no.
Okay.
True colors in other ways, yeah.
Ooh, what kind of other ways?
Okay, so I went on this Tinder date once with like this rich U of M international student, and we went to play pool. And you know, it was like before COVID, so you still had to pay with quarters. He had $1. He had to put it in the machine to get the quarters out, right? So we could put it in the pool table. And his dollar is kind of like crumpled up, so he's trying to put it in the machine, but it's not going in, obviously, because it's crumpled. And he does it like 3 times, and then he's like, "Oh, Ida, I don't know what to do. Why isn't this working?" And I was like, "Did you like straighten out the dollar?" And he was like, "What do you mean?" So then I had to teach this boy how to wring out $1. That was, yeah, date was over pretty soon.
Lauren, do you have any outrageous date experience story?
He pulled up and there was a Trump bumper sticker.
Oh
I've seen Get Out.
What was I'm curious. What was the lead up to that? How did you two meet?
Oh, God.
Was it an app thing or?
I think it was an app thing. I think it might have been the Tinder.
The Tinder.
The Tinder.
It's been a long time since I've done a dating app, so this was like prime Tinder age. I don't know what it's like anymore. But
Not better.
good.
it was one of those like didn't look like the picture, had the sticker on the back of the car.
Did you even get out of the car after you saw the sticker, or like was it too late at that point? You already like hugged?
I like got out and I did pleasantries.
Yeah.
But then like I checked my car for like air tags when I was done it. It was I don't know. I don't know how a nice way to describe the date. It
was basic.
That's
a nice way.
I want to hear the mean way you would describe it.
Yeah.
Mean way.
Staying home and getting high would have been a better use of my time.
Any day that was the best use of your time.
Any date that you feel like you have to check your car for air tags.
I wanted to be tolerant. I thought maybe this could like bridge like the gap that we were having like at the time, because this was a few years ago.
That you two's relationship could heal the country.
Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, I get it.
And yeah, I couldn't stick it out for y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We don't need your sacrifice.
We have another question from the audience. What's your morning routine like? Yeah, audience is curious.
I have a trainer that I see Mondays and Fridays, so I'm usually up at like 5:30, and then back home by like 7:30, I want to say. And then the rest of the week is a little bit more flexible, but I work a pretty flexible sales job, so it's like 9-ish to 5-ish, you know, Monday through Friday, and then weekends is whatever happens, and just repeat when Monday gets there. So nothing like really special I do in the mornings. I'm not a morning person. I don't do bubbly morning people.
Did you say you wake up at 5:30 to get to the gym?
That does not make me a morning person. I'm not friendly.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
When I'm actually nice. I'm a person. I am me by 10 a.m.
That's a
Up-
reasonable time.
Yeah, up until that point, I'm a shell of a human who's doing emotions to get through the day.
Up until that point, I'm still asleep.
I know, what's your morning routine like?
When I work in the office, I have to leave the house by 9 a.m. So I wake up like at 6. I dig around on my phone, then I fall back asleep, and then I wake up at 8:15. Get ready and then leave the house. And then all the other days I work from home and I say hello on Slack around 9 to 10 and then I go back to bed. And then I really wake up by like 10:30, 11. I work, rinse and repeat.
Sounds like the dream.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, Lauren. In high school, what's the worst thing you ever did? Because we all have something.
This is being recorded.
I mean, I have a personal, but I'll clip it. I'll clip it. You have my word on it.
This doesn't leave this room.
Yeah.
Be real.
There was a girl who was pretty mean, and no one like really knocked her off her high horse until a very devastating rumor got started.
Yeah, this is not leaving the room. This is not leaving.
What was the rumor?
I like to just preference this on that I've done a lot of work on myself.
I might have to put that somehow.
I'm not the toxic person that I was, but hypothetically speaking, there might have been a rumor going around that she had some alone time with a package of ballpark franks. And I just want to say, I don't think the rumor was the issue, it's the fact that people believed it so easily. That kind of spoke to the character of the person.
Oh, damn.
It's only fair, Ida, if you share your worst thing.
I kind of blocked high school out. I know I did some light cyberbullying, but
It was just a part-time gig, just cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying dabbler.
Wait, so Ida, did you ever basically at that time it probably didn't exist, but catfish people?
I don't know.
No,
Just
okay.
like Tumblr, anonymous messages.
Oh, okay, so just
Oh, you're a Tumblr girl.
Yeah.
straight hate, but no love connection at the end of the day. Yeah, got it. That's a good question.
Yeah, that's great. Let's say a lot of people are asking what your signs are.
What do you think my sign is?
Oh, yes, let's do that.
Sagittarius.
Ooh, good answer.
Capricorn.
Better answer.
Wait, is that
Lauren, can you guess Ida's?
Yours? Oh, that's a hard one. Aries?
no?
I was gonna say.
Do you want another guess?
You get 13, 12 more? I don't know how
I
many.
know. I'm just gonna throw one at the wall. Libra?
No, Gemini, Cancer, Cubs.
Every single, anytime I hear somebody yell, I knew it, that's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard.
I'm not trying to be funny at all, but those are literally the two signs I cannot stand.
Get into it. Get into it. Why? What about these signs?
Okay, I will say it's Cancer men specifically, so Cancer women may be something else. That's a whole new world.
You'll find out.
Okay. And then just Gemini. Girl, come on. Gemini.
We're fun.
Girl. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Well, okay, so what about Geminis? For those that might not know anything about zodiacs, because we have a couple people like that. What's wrong with Geminis?
Yeah, what's wrong with Geminis?
Lauren, what's your opinion? What's your negative opinion about Geminis? And then Ida, what's your positive opinion about Geminis? So we have a balance.
Well, no, I have positive. They're very fun. They can be very loving. They can be very loyal. But then it's also the complete opposite, where they can be very clingy. And when you get them mad, they're just evil. And I know just don't get them mad, but like sometimes like you can just set them off so easily. Like one day they're your best friend, the next day they're cutting the brakes on your car. And
What?
see, I can hear her laughing because she knows it's true.
I see the fifth.
I feel like that's kind of accurate.
I love the passion, but like it's scary.
I don't say clingy. No, not for Geminis.
But you would cut the brakes on somebody's car.
Probably depends what you do.
Which again, I can understand, but like, you know, I'm a Capricorn, like
Hey, you're spreading rumors about
exactly.
small frames.
Yeah, I'll ruin your social life, not your actual life.
So Ida, what zodiac do you feel like you just can't get along with, even though you've tried? Maybe they just don't sit good vibes with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Open, just nobody's
Yeah. Open.
Okay, all right.
Madeline wants to know what shows you love to binge over and over again.
Oh well, Ida, you should go first because backstage you were getting into something.
Oh yeah. Right now I am very deep into Real Housewives.
Okay.
Right now I'm on New Jersey. I've watched 13 seasons in the past like 2.5 months. Been working.
Congrats.
I also really like Community. That's a fun one to binge. And honestly, Gossip Girl, that's my yearly. I always watch Gossip Girl as tradition.
Lauren?
Hmm?
I think my main one is The Nanny. That's like my go-to show. And then, I'm trying to think, Schitt's Creek is another. And then, maybe The Good Place, I would say.
I haven't watched that one yet. It's really good, right?
It's really good. I haven't seen The Housewives either, but like I feel like that is just like kind of trash reality TV. Like I'm missing in my life. I used to watch so much growing up, but once you have like Flavor of Love, I don't know like what.
That was
once
the
loves.
heyday.
Yeah, that was
Or
prime
that or
TV.
Tequila, you know.
Yeah.
She's like a reborn Christian now. It's,
Really?
yeah, it's
Good
wild.
for her. Good for her.
Yeah.
So before we get too deep, so Ida and Lauren, right on the table after you take a good sip of your drink, there's going to be Play-Doh right there. So basically, what you're going to do for us tonight is you're going to gently try to grab and find that Play-Doh. There's two basically on your like mat. Ida, you're getting close, not really at all, but it's past your glasses. So yeah, you're past your glasses. Yeah, there you go. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically make a gift for each other. But you're going to be prompted on something, and Andy's going to provide a prompt of what y'all should create.
I want you to try to make a Segway. Remember that scooter thing?
He wants you to make a Segway. So you're
Yeah.
inspired by Segway.
Inspired by-
You're inspired by Segway.
Segway.
So you're just going to do that while we continue on the questions. And again, y'all have two balls of Play-Doh, so y'all are welcome to kind of mix and match.
Oh yeah.
When you say Segway, you mean that thing that like Weird Al had on his like white and nerdy video?
Yeah.
The big two wheels that they balance on and they can like kind of go forward. Yeah, thank you, Adam. It can also go back. What do you each look for in a partner? What are some of the trends in
The green flags.
What green flags?
My main one is emotional intelligence.
Is that why cancers are a turnoff for you? Is because of their unkept emotions?
I mean, my rising sign is Cancer, so like I hate on them because I am them. So
Gotcha.
I don't mind being like, you know, emotional and communicative.
Yeah.
Is that even a word? But you know, just being able to communicate in a healthy way and understanding your own emotions and not needing another person to, regulate your emotions for you.
Okay. Yeah. Is that the only green flag?
Not the only, I don't know, the bar is pretty low. I've been dating men most of my time, so I agree. So yeah, just starting at the basics, just having that down and being able to hold a conversation,
Yeah.
a decent sense of humor. Please no gambling problems or.
Gotcha.
Ida, do you have any green flags?
Yeah,
Ida's fully using her body on this layer.
green flag, being open to trying new things, being adventurous, open to different cultures, open to travel, ability to understand sarcasm and not get sad about sarcastic jokes, that's important. Yeah.
Can you back for sarcasm, Lauren?
Oh, I'm a child of divorce, so I come from a broken home, so sarcasm and fighting are like two of my love languages.
Which is funny because I was just about to ask from a question from Haley in the audience, what are your main love languages? So Lauren, since you were already starting off.
I like to say I'm more of a love linguist. I like all of the languages, just blended in certain ways for certain situations, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I do like some sarcastic humor. If you can't get roasted a little bit, I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, no, I'm cool with physical touch after a certain point. I like gifts because I'm the only girl, so spoiled a little bit.
So you like receiving gifts more than giving it?
I like giving too. So my birthday is actually on Christmas.
Aww.
So
Hey, Jesus.
I am. I don't think Jesus was a Capricorn. I wouldn't die to save humanity.
True.
But I am into other cultures, specifically ones that don't think that Christmas is the main holiday, so that way the attention can be on me.
Okay.
Word of
Ida, what about you? What are your love languages?
I don't know, like words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service.
You like them all.
Yeah. Why just pick one?
It's true. We have another question from technically Matt in the booth. If he wants to chime in.
Yo.
What is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done, Ida? We'll start with you first.
Most spontaneous. I don't know, I go on a lot of like random road trips. I'll just get in the car at like 2 p.m. and go somewhere. Last year I just went to the UP in the middle of the day to see St. Marie.
Just on a whim?
Yeah. I thought that was like the southernmost tip of the UP. Didn't realize it is the topmost tip. And I got to Canada and they did not have my passport and they sent me back. So yeah, it was fun. It's weird up there. It's very desolate. Lots of factories.
What about you, Lauren? What's the spontaneous thing you've done?
I got pet rats.
You spontaneously got pet.
Why didn't you mention the rats earlier?
Yeah, that's how I mean.
I went to the store and something came over me and I fell in love with rats, and next thing I know, I'm spending like $200 on rat supplies.
That's an investment right there. Wait, okay, well how long ago was this rat just influenced?
It started in 2017 and continued on to 2022.
Wait, how many rats do you have?
Had.
Oh, had. Okay, so no longer. Okay.
Yes.
What made you get rid of them?
They just got into the walls.
What about the cats?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, you had to keep them separated, obviously.
Yeah, so my last rat passed away in November. Sorry, I don't want to bring up dead rats. Didn't want to kill them. But yeah, just old age. I got them when they were babies. I raised them till I needed to hand feed them baby food when they got too old. And I had the rats for some of the cats, and one of my rats had this. Yeah, like I would just keep the cats downstairs. The rats were upstairs, and there was one rat that actually liked one of the kittens, and they actually kind of like hung out and snuggled and stuff. So
Your perspectives all have changed about these rats. Oh, how cute.
I think liking rats is a green flag. Like if I can like something that's so disgusted by everyone else and not care, like just imagine like what I would do for a partner.
Hell yeah.
Pet rats are super cute.
What was that, Matt?
I said pet rats are super cute.
They are.
They are. I have a rat tattoo.
Aw. Ida, do you have any tattoos?
No. During COVID, I tried to give myself some stick and pokes, but I gave up halfway through. So yeah, no, not really.
Do you have any piercings?
Yeah, I have like 5.
Damn.
Where at?
Yeah.
I have an industrial. I have 2 helixes, lobes, and belly button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do either of you have any weird hobbies?
Besides the pet rats.
Yes.
Define weird.
Like something that like would surprise us.
You first.
Dang. Friends in the audience, do I have any weird hobbies that you would define?
Ooh,
I feel like you do. The road trips, maybe.
That's a weird hobby is road trips.
Well, sometimes I'll text Ida and they'll just be in Ohio or something.
Yeah, you go to Ohio for fun.
It's a means to get to somewhere else.
Okay.
Wait, how often are you going on these spontaneous road trips to Ohio, especially, but just anywhere?
When I first got my car, I would go like a couple times a week.
Go to the
Or
week.
I would just pick a like random point on the map and say I'm just gonna go there today. And then there's this website called Atlas Obscura, and it's weird or unusual and unique places.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so I find places.
Do you
off of
follow
that.
those?
Well, I go to them. Yeah, I love it. There's a dinosaur.
Do you also like Ouija boards?
No. Stupid.
I'm just-
I'm not gonna get haunted, no. But I do love horror. I do.
I'll just go to random places in Ohio for funsies. Go to Ouija board.
What's the farthest you've driven to for a destination on randomness?
Oh, Sault Ste. Marie.
That was the farthest?
Yeah.
Is that is the dinosaur park you mentioned, the one upstate?
No, it's actually 45, or I guess it would be like an hour maybe from here, southwest.
Southwest.
It used to be like a roadside attraction in the 70s, 80s. They stopped using it, and now there's just a bunch of huge dinosaurs there. And it's fenced off, but you can get in, so it's kind of fun. It's an adventure.
There's one north of us that is dinosaurs, but it was built by a guy who thinks that dinosaurs and Jesus existed at the same time. It's really great.
Have you been to that one?
I have been to that one.
Okay,
It's-
is it worth it?
Yeah. You go inside a brontosaurus and you can look at his heart and Jesus is in his heart.
Hell yeah, that's a good place to be. We have another question from the audience. This one got a giggle out of me. You find yourself in a scenario where you have to physically fight a stranger. There is no running. Okay? What is your fighting style? What would you do?
I'd love to answer this. I'm fighting Jonah Hill, and it's a bare knuckle brawl.
A bare knuckle brawl.
Yeah.
Brawl, Jonah Hill.
I've hated that man for over a decade. Yeah. The now, and my heart has never been happier for the decline of someone's life. You didn't hear about it?
Oh, pop culture time, y'all. Reference, go.
Yeah, he's a misogynist and emotionally abusive, and he wanted his pro surfing ex-girlfriend to not wear bikinis.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, besides like being a huge nepo baby and weaponizing therapy talk, I mean, there's a lot wrong, and I'm just so glad that all my years of being a hater were for not nothing.
Good job.
What was the better takedown, that or the hot dogs?
Jonah Hill brought me more pleasure. I'm not saying I regret the hot dog thing. I'm saying, maybe a high school girl can be given some grace, but not a grown-ass man, no.
Ida, what would your fighting style be if you can't run?
I mean, did they really make me mad? Did they do something terrible?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you're physically fighting a
Unavoidable
stranger.
fight.
Yeah, so I mean.
I'm gonna fight dirty. I'm scrapping. If I have to fight, it's not gonna be nice. Yeah.
That's my girl.
How is y'all's Play-Doh gifts coming along, by
I
the way?
have something for you.
Oh, no, you're holding. Actually,
Mine is
are you,
so bad.
Lauren, are you done, or are you still working on it?
I'm trying so hard to get this to stick, but like, you think this looks good?
I can see, you can
Have
only
you guys been
focus on
drinking?
It's Play-Doh, so don't try too hard, but.
I always try hard.
What's something stupid that you're like irrationally scared of?
Bees.
Balloons.
Over wasps, though?
Bees, wasps, does not matter. Bumblebees, I'm scared of them too.
But they're just
Yeah.
trying to pollinate the flowers.
I know, they're actually pretty cute, but I'm terrified. Like as soon as I hear the buzz, it's over.
Have you been stung?
I have actually never been stung, but I have like a very irrational fear that like in a past life I was allergic and I died.
Oh, damn.
But I don't know. But yeah, I've always been really scared. I almost like got hit by a car once because I was running away from a bee. So it's irrational.
Damn.
So it wasn't the bee sting that killed you.
It was the
But
car.
you're not afraid of cars.
I love driving.
Lauren, what about you? What's your irrational fear?
Balloons.
Huh.
You gotta expand on that.
Yeah,
What
like
the hell are you talking
Talking of balloons just makes me jumpy, so I don't. They're like ticking time bombs, and children like them, and like they're constantly have like sharp fingernails, so like you don't know when that thing's gonna just. Like,
That makes sense.
if someone popped a balloon right now, I would scream
Big
so
Play-Doh thing
loud.
with balloons in it.
I used to work as like a little birthday party host at a museum, and that was one of the worst parts, is the kids getting really excited at the end of the party and popping like 20 balloons in a small room. It's not pleasant.
So, I'm getting for both of you a little bit of, we don't like kids. Are you guys pro kids or are you anti kids?
I love kids.
Did you say pro cancer or
Pro
anti?
kids. Pro kid. Yeah.
Kids,
Are
children,
you-
pro children.
Like kids.
I think
It's just the, what is that, rain or the AC?
No, that's the rain.
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, I think some kids are cool. I have a niece and nephew from some like really good friends that I've been friends with for like a decade. So I think crappy kids are usually the result of like pretty crappy parents.
Yeah.
So a kid doesn't know any better. So I'm willing to kind of like look past them and say, oh, they're kind of cool. Am I in the mood to like own one? No, you can't lease. I looked into it. It's frowned upon.
So it looks like y'all are pretty much done with your gifts. If y'all want to gently try to trade it off with each other, still blindfolded, so do your very best. Lauren's trying to, no, keep going, Lauren. You're trying to find Ida's hand at the end of the day. Ida, you are far cold. Yeah, no, those are frozen. Go down, Ida, and more like.
Who's up?
Ew, go down, go down.
first one.
That was effortlessly right there.
Wow.
Hold on, I'm putting yours down for a sec.
It might fall apart. It's not your fault.
Mine's
It's
gonna
mine.
fall apart too.
It's fine. It's Play-Doh. Ida's still working on it.
This is fascinating.
Where'd you go?
Yay!
Now gently touch each other's gifts, and based on the inspiration of a segue, what do you think? What do you think they created for you? You would think, but who's to say? Ida, what do you think Lauren crafted for you?
There's a seat. I feel the seat. But segways don't have seats.
But it was inspired.
It was inspired. This is a bike seat
Ooh, hold
for
on.
somebody who is watching somebody else segway around. But they're on a bike.
Oh.
Lauren, don't tell us what it is, but Lauren, what do you think Ida has created for you?
I lost a little bit of clay.
It's
I've
fine.
got these like really tiny pieces of clay, which I don't know, they're just tiny balls. Was I not supposed to take the balls off? Were they?
Yeah, okay. It's art at the end of the day. It's subjective to what it ends up being. So what do you feel like it is as you break it apart?
Maybe like a little picnic basket?
Okay. We're gonna find that out once the blindfolds come off.
And then this feels,
Clever Shark wants to know, how long ago was your last relationship, and how long was your longest relationship?
Ida's counting.
Yeah. Longest was 1 year, and it was 2 years ago? Or a year and a half?
I hate this question. I guess longest would be a situationship. That was about 6 years.
Whoa.
We all make mistakes. Don't
Imagine,
judge me.
define what is,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
we all know what
Yeah.
a situation
Well, what is
is,
this?
but maybe for somebody that might not know what that word means.
An undefined relationship that puts you in a situation where you feel like a dumbass at the end of it. So, yeah, and that ended a couple years ago.
We have another question from the audience actually. Do you prefer monogamy or open relationships or poly or whatever?
I'm totally monogamous.
Okay. Ida?
I don't fully know yet. I
Woo!
think monogamous, but I started this little train of 50 first dates in a year to figure out more about what I enjoy in dating.
What number is this one?
Oh, not far, like 12 or something, or 15.
Good for you.
So you feel like you're monogamous, but you may be open
Yeah,
to the possibilities of other things
Yeah,
when it comes to
why not?
relationships.
why not? Try everything.
But Lauren, with you, you're very foot set down. I'm monogamous.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of people, and I don't do group projects. So I'm pretty set. I'm, I guess, a little old school when it comes to thinking of, right person can check all the boxes, and you find someone that's close but not it, and keep going, keep looking. But I'm also single at 28, so not sure if it's been the right move, but
That's normal. That's normal.
This is why this show is here, because there's tons of people at different ages that are still single. It does not make a difference at the end of the day. Audience, how are we feeling about Ida and Lauren's date? Now be honest, do y'all feel like there's a potential to have a good, solid connection here? Yeah. Alright, I've seen some quiet opinions. feeling about this date?
It's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah?
Meeting somebody new.
Lauren?
It's nice. It's just, it's hard because I've dated primarily men.
Mm-hmm.
So talking to Ida, I have to remember it's like, oh yeah, it's fun. And it's like, no, it's not a girls like hangout. Like,
Yeah.
So are you, because that was one of the conversations I had over the phone with you, are you open to dating outside of just men?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And Ida, are you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was one of those things where both of y'all mentioned having dating relationships with men in your stories, and so it's interesting to obviously hear the negatives that men have. So hopefully the positives of having a date with a woman would maybe give some positives into your dating experiences. Nothing against men, but you know.
Fuck us.
No, we're terrible.
Alright, but speaking of which, can you actually dim down the lights? Because I think it's time for the big reveal. I think it's time to get the blindfold. And then Lauren and Ida, if you can just make sure you look down a little bit, just know that there's lights. Adjust to the darkness. You can take your blindfolds off though, however you see fit. Take time though to just know that there's lights, there's an audience, and there's people. Eyes for a bit, just really get to know each other physically. We're gonna quiz you. How many freckles does Ida have, Lauren? I'm just
One big one.
one. How are you feeling now with the blindfolds off? Like, how was that experience being blindfolded for most of the date?
It was fun. I really liked it. I would do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was great about it? Was it just
Ocean waves. That's what you made me.
Is it what you made you?
Are these like waves of the ocean?
No, okay, so that one was a Segway, and then the other one was a sun with little rays, because you're Segwaying underneath the sun.
I was trying at the end. I kept feeling this like it was braille. It was so hard to focus. I was like, what is it?
So actually, speaking of which, Ida, that is obviously what Lauren has created for you. Is it exactly what you thought it was going to be?
It feels similar.
What were you trying to take with that, Lauren?
Yeah, it was like, okay, so that wide part was the top where like you hold on.
Whoa. Yeah. Set that.
Yeah, so like the red kind of connected. Yeah, so like it went like, yeah, it was like kind of like a little sandwich, or like kind of.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
I see.
yeah.
You see it. And those little boxes that you signed pre-show, Lauren, the one that you signed will actually go to Ida, and Ida, you can put Lauren's gift inside of that for yourself, as well as Lauren, Ida's box is right there for you to put your little gift from Ida in. It's a little keepsake for y'all, so y'all can remember each other by, even if it, you never know how these dates end up afterwards. We do have another question from the audience. Andy, do you want to take that?
Sure.
Either
The
one.
pettiest thing you've ever done.
Ooh.
What's the petty ass shit you've done?
I think that was like already answered. Oh, no, okay. So, there was a guy I like saw a couple of times in high school, and then he kind of like did this weird thing where he invited me to a program he was like graduating from, and then like dumped me in the stairwell, and I drove there with him and his parents. So, yeah, very weird. So he ended up having a group of friends that would kind of be close in proximity to where my theater friends would hang out, so I kind of infiltrated their group, and I see them every year for a Christmas party that he's also invited at. So for the past 10 years, he's had to see my face at least once a year, every year, and hear my name, because at one time he dumped me in a stairwell.
I mean, that was his choice. So screw him.
Good people, great people.
Yeah.
Anything petty you want to share, Ida?
Yeah, Ida.
I had this former employer. He was kind of an asshole, and he was like this rich guy who went to Ross Business School, just annoying 30-year-old business owner. He would like rewrite my hours on my timesheet, and he just had like no business sense, and I basically ran his store. So eventually he wanted me to like run his Facebook page. So before I left, I changed all of the settings. So it would be like 18 to 21-year-olds in like Malaysia could see the page. I rearranged things in his office. I hid things around. Yeah, he closed down not very long after that. So.
And if you want to know a way to take somebody down, it's doing what I just did.
You can go one step further next time and you can sign them up for Jehovah's Witnesses.
That's so
Let him know that they're interested and they'll physically come visit his home.
I like that.
And they'll keep coming back because they really don't take no for an
Oh,
answer.
I love that.
Yeah. Same thing for Scientologists.
And Mormons.
Really, any religion or anything that identifies as a religion.
Are you people that like to spend more time in bigger groups, or do you like to be smaller groups? Are you going to be hanging out just the two of you a lot, or groups of friends?
Well, if it's like us, it's like the primary, it would have to start small, then get big. Because, I don't know, like again, I like being able to focus on someone, but if it's been long enough, it's like, okay, you can do the extended, because if I usually meet my family, my dad's one of 13 brothers and sisters, so I've got about 50 something cousins like that. So we're not gonna jump into that lake right away. So you'd start with the friends that I infiltrated with and then move out from there. So small then big, but I can get along with anyone, any amount of people. I just need some time to like sneak away to the bathroom and take a breath and then come back to the party.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I like a good mix. Because I really love my friends. I want somebody who I'm dating to get along with my friends. If you don't get along with my friends, that's kind of a red flag. But I would say I am a shy extrovert. So I need a lot of time by myself, but I also need time with other people.
So you're kind of
Small
like a
but
cat.
big. Yeah. I do like to retreat.
So, Ida and Lauren, before we end the date, I want to actually do a quick game with y'all called This or That. Have y'all know about This or That? Where you choose one or the other, not both, not neither, one or the other, right?
Okay.
And so we're going to go quick. So I'm going to give you a quick round of things to choose from. And I just, again, you want a quick response. Don't think too long with it, okay? Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, pineapple on pizza or pineapple off pizza?
On.
Oh, interesting. Bad breath or bad odor?
What?
Odor.
Okay, air guitar or air drums?
Drums.
Oh, Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu.
Art museum or history museum?
Art museum.
History museum.
Night or morning?
Night.
Camping or glamping?
Glamping.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Sight or sound?
Sound.
Family or friends?
Friends.
Okay. Call or text?
Text.
Don't let her influence
Okay,
you.
call.
Call. Reality shows or documentaries?
Documentaries.
Leader or follower?
Leader.
Dirty kitchen or dirty bathroom?
Dirty kitchen.
Books or movies? That was the fastest anyone would respond to that. Books or movies?
Movies.
Brand name or generic?
Brandon.
Generic.
Poem or story?
Story.
Salary or hourly?
Hourly.
Ketchup or ranch?
Ranch.
Ranch.
Show or tell?
Tell.
Show.
Logic or emotion?
Logic.
Emotion.
Time or money?
Time.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Summer.
Puppies or kittens?
Kittens.
Puppies.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Wine or wine or beer?
Wine.
Planning or winging it?
Winging it.
Planning.
Toilet paper over or under?
Over.
And last but not least, personality or looks?
Looks.
Personality.
Oh. Okay, alright. One, I just gotta thank y'all for being very quick with these, because I've had some daters that are very just taking their time. So I appreciate that.
Step too, a lot of savies.
Audience, are y'all still feeling good? Yeah. Aida, are you still feeling good?
Yeah.
Lauren, how about yourself? Are you feeling good? All right, ladies. Well, I'm gonna have y'all come up because we're actually gonna take y'all off stage, and Andy's gonna give y'all a little show.